Hello guys, welcome back to Coding Demon, and today we will learn how to read a file in C using low-level C. So let's begin. So I'll be just explaining this code. I have some comments in here that I will post on GitHub so you guys can see, or copy paste if you want. So the first thing that we're going to do is define a file data structure pointer called FP. You could have called it anything you want technically, but it's fine. We called it FP, file pointer. This is given by C, and it's like kind of like a directory stream that we looked in the last video, but it's not the same. So what it does is like, it like creates a buffer, right? For example, or like it talks to the OS, and then gives a certain buffer with data in it, because like going back to the OS again and again is a very slow task, and doing that is not what we want to do. So we just do it once here, and we basically pull out more if we need it later, so that's fine. Basically, we have a line pointer as well, just basic char line pointer, we have that. Then size t is equal to 0. This is basically an unsigned number, means only positive, so like 0 to infinity, basically really simple. The read or read is basically a signed one, so it can be positive or negative or 0. So that's it. The definition is pretty simple. This one is just asking the operating system to create like the file stream interface, or like and we assign it to FP, right? And we're also giving it the permission. So in this case we have read, but like we could like also do like read write, etc. So that's cool. Very simple error handling over here. Not that complicated. Yeah, simple error handling. Moving on. So basic formatting. So this is where most of the stuff comes in. So we basically have a while loop over here, and so what getline does is that so basically what we provide it is a reference to a line. This is like a double pointer, right? So a reference to a pointer, which is a pointer. So basically, how do I explain this? So it's basically a pointer to the line variable, and the line is a pointer to the address of the contents we pulled from the file. So that's what it is. Yeah, so it's like a double pointer situation. You like, and then this one is also a reference. Reference just directly a pointer to this one, so we don't have to deal with that much. So read is a number of characters, bytes, that it reads from the file. Basically, that's what read gets, and that's why we made read assigned integer, because we have to deal with cases where it breaks, which is -1, because it can't always be positive, because there are error handling that getline does that we need to deal with. And then so the line just holds the actual values from the file, basically, which is pretty simple. And this is the very important part. This entire thing is all fine, well, and good, right? All simple. But these two last parts are the most fundamental thing you can do. So first off, this line thing, right? This line thing, the line thing uses malloc and realloc to give us data. Like for example, for the first time we got like 500 bytes, right? It would make 500 bytes of virtual memory. But then later on, if the next line is like 700 or something, it'll use realloc to change its value, right? So basically it's doing virtual memory. So we need to free line to avoid memory leaks. And the other thing is that we also have to do fclose fp, because this thing also gives us a buffer, right? Which is also in virtual memory or in RAM or like whatever. So we also need to get rid of that to avoid a memory leak, because this is the buffer it creates. And so that's it. Like off face value, getline doesn't tell you that it uses malloc and realloc, and we need to like free this line thing, but we have to read the documentation to figure it out. You can use manual for that, and you can read that over, but the basic thing is we have to free this line variable, because it was on the virtual memory stack. So yeah, this is it. Let's run it. All right, let's compile this. So I'm doing it. Let's do file reader. Yeah, okay. So we'll be reading the text file that I have here. Let's do it. So it printed I am the best developer and I'll get a job at a trading firm, Quant. And this was a test file, and there you go. This is the entire thing, how to read a file in C, in low-level system C. Thank you for watching.